How many squats in a row can you do? 30? 50? 100? Before I started this challenge, I could do 60 squats in a row and I felt pretty good about it. But after this challenge, that number's changed. My mind is blown. It all started with a simple you laugh, you lose Reddit challenge, where previously I'd set the punishment at 10 squats per laugh, then 20, then 30, and now 40 squats per laugh. My goal was to do all of the squats in under 10 minutes or take the forfeit of doing double the squats. And I know what you're probably thinking. How did you laugh so many times when you knew there was a challenge? Well, by completely forgetting there was a challenge for 35 minutes. So 30 laughs times 40 squats times double for the challenge is 2,400 squats. And so I decided to do 200 squats a day for those 12 days and just continue for 30 days, because why not? 6,000 is such a cooler number than 2,400 anyway. And that's not all I did. I did those 200 squats a day on top of all of my other workouts. 4 times a week at the gym for 1 to 2 hours training for strength. 2 days a week training for a 5-day backpacking trip with a weighted backpack up mountains and roads. 60 hours of creating content on YouTube, desperately trying to eat 3,500 calories a day on top of handling life stuff, maintaining a social life, and of course, those dreaded squats every day for 30 days. Before I started this challenge, I could do 60 bodyweight squats in a row and 225 pounds for 5 reps. My overall physique wasn't anything amazing, but I have been pretty consistent at the gym for about a year now. I did not take any measurements of my body beforehand, but I do hope to see some performance increases by the end.
You didn't see anything.
Day 1. I actually started this challenge feeling a bit sore from a previous workout of a mountain hike with a weighted backpack, and it was a lot heavier and a lot higher incline than I was used to. That being said, I still crushed through day 1 with 8 sets of 25 squats, which is something that I continued throughout the challenge, which really helped put this challenge into perspective for me because it reminded me of an idiom my dad always used to say. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Which could be translated as taking long journeys into small doable pieces, but my dad was also from Africa, so he might have just been eating elephants instead. As I went through the challenge, I actually found it easier to complete the squats as I didn't have that first day soreness to slow me down. But then came day 7 with a heavy leg day at the gym. It started with a casual 200 squat warm-up and the rest of the workout became a blur. I found myself with a bit of dizziness, closed vision, and generally fatigued after major sets. And to make matters worse, I actually didn't have any caffeine as I was currently cycled off for this half of the normal workout schedule. That's where I realized that the squats weren't the problem. I was. The problem was that I was getting tired. I was still eating close to 3,500 calories a day, but life just felt less energized. It was harder to get up in the mornings, I was slower in the evenings, and I went to bed at earlier times. Was I becoming an old man? It's gotta be the squats, right? By the end of day 12 and the punishment complete, the squats did feel a little bit harder, but not by much. I expected them to get a bit harder than this and even easier towards the end. Boy, did I have a surprise waiting for me. Day 18. At this point, it started to become more of a chore than a demanding workout. I've been legitimately bored while doing my workouts. But then came injury on day 18. On a day prior, I did a bunch of heavy deadlifts that was near my maximum for a bunch of sets, thus prompting me to use a belt on my squats. Although some people might find using a belt is cheating, I found it to be a prudent course of action to protect myself from a longer-term injury while still putting in the effort towards the challenge.
I'm not proud of it, but I feel so much better because of it. And let's be honest here. Doing a squat, you're going down the same distance. You're using some muscle to bring you back up. Even though there is some elasticity within the belts, it most likely just means I'm using more leg muscle and less lower back, which most people don't like using the lower back anyways. I believe in strengthening the lower back. I like deadlifts, etc., and I'm using a belt because my lower back hurts a little bit because it's sore.
I hope that that's okay. As the day passed through this challenge, I actually started to wonder what I wanted to do for the next one. And yes, I actually want to do this again. And not only because of the results that you'll see later in this video, but I'm sure that you're all gonna comment with perfectly realistic challenges. 1,000 squats with 1,000 pounds for 1,000 days! Nice. Thanks for the comment, buddy. As I approached the end of this challenge, I actually felt very strong, but unfortunately, I messed up. I forgot to do my squats on day 24. And I could have pretended I did them, but I truly wanted to complete this challenge. And so I just added more squats on day 25 and 27, doing 300 on both, which really just felt harder overall.
Let's go ahead and get our last set of squats for 300 squats on the day. I have so much cat hair all over my hole.
The rest of the days went on mostly uneventful. Generally, the squats were easier than they started, and even mountain hikes and heavy leg days at the gym didn't really bother them anymore. And now the part that I was actually most excited for, the fitness test. Did I get better? Stronger? Larger? Cooler? The first test was gonna be a weighted squat at the gym. About 8 weeks prior, my maximum was 225 for 5 reps. I usually go up about 10 pounds per 8-week cycle for squat, but today I felt very strong on 225, so I went for 245 and easily crushed 5 reps. Encouraged, I was like, why not try 265? And to my utter surprise, I did 3 reps. And I even felt like I could probably do a bit more, but I stopped because of form breakdown. And so I claimed a 40-pound PR on squat. Following that, a few days later, I tried my most squats in a row under 10 minutes with no more than 3 seconds between reps. And again, my maximum from a few months ago was 60 reps, although it probably could have gone higher as I was only going for 60 at the time. And again, to my utter surprise, I absolutely crushed past 100 reps. I also pushed past 150 with a sweat and even crawled past 200 with 232 reps in under 10 minutes. And at that point, the camera literally just ran out of memory and the 10-minute timer went off.
That was hard, but I felt like I could keep going, almost like my muscles were replenishing at the same rate that I was squatting. But honestly, I do feel that the rate that I was going, basically my legs would buckle and they would just kind of, and I would fall over without any balance. That's what I felt like it was going towards. It was hard, but oh my God, I clearly have gotten a lot stronger. Let's go! Squat King! I guess I should do Squat King!
And I have to be honest, I usually don't believe in challenges like this as they often are very injury prone and very much cannibalize gains. But in this instance, it actually worked. I don't know if it was because this was generally easy for me and less likely to injure me, but it did work. TLDR, do I recommend this challenge? No. But also yes. If you are gonna do this challenge as well, I would recommend that you do a set of reps that is doable and easy for you to do, at least in the beginning. And of course, add in some rest days as well. Maybe a 5 out of 7 days a week kind of thing. And furthermore, I'm actually interested in doing another challenge like this for push-ups or pull-ups as I'm not already good at those. I wonder if I can finally make them my strength. But that's it. Hope you guys did enjoy. My name's Dychronic, and I'll see you guys on the next one.